Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we can have a look at two vintage locos that I've had for a good while, and I haven't run them for, I don't know, a couple of years or so. So I thought we'd have a look at them. I don't think I've featured them on the channel before at all. So first up we've got the Hornby Dublo Co-Bo diesel electric. This is a 2-rail, as you can see, and is fitted with ring-filled motor for power, so that's always good. So just have a look around the box. You can see the box is in pretty decent nick, really, considering how old this is. And it's precision built, accurately detailed, smooth running, and fitted with a suppressor. You can see they're Meccano Limited. Probably the same on that end. No, not quite. HO00 2-rail 12 volt. So I've had this for a while, quite a while actually, but not since it originally came out. I got this from a, I don't know, can't remember, a dealer somewhere at some point. And one thing you will say about these old locos, God, they're heavy. So as you can see, it's got the interesting wheel configuration, and it's got 4 traction tyres, which is slightly surprising given the weight of this thing. Yeah, this is nearly all metal, if not all metal. Certainly the bogies are metal. And we'll just drop the camera down a bit. I think we'll find all metal, which explains the weight. As you can see, not much in the way of underframe detailing, just those 2 little flaps there. I guess they're supposed to be battery boxes. The motor is in this end. It's a big chunky beastie. If you can see any of it in there, maybe not. I think, if I remember rightly, this does pick up from both ends, I think. You can hear, by the way, it clanks about when I move it. It's like the same sound you get if you were going to blacksmith's. So it does have glazing. The glaze is not metal, by the way. Some semblance of detailing on the front. Nothing in the cab, of course. Great big chunky metal bogies. As I say, no underframe detailing. These rear wheels are free running. The drive is the 4 traction tyre wheels. The middle ones are just blind. And it should, unless I'm mistaken, pick up from this end. I don't know if it picks up from them too. Can't remember. Anyway, it's all metal gears. You see in there, Hornby Dublo, made in England. Great big chunky brass gears. Yeah, it's a thing of its time, isn't it? It's definitely a thing of its time. Still got the original Wrenn couplings on it. Dublo couplings on it, sorry. Both ends, I'm guessing they're all original. Some part numbers stamped into the metal. Yeah, I see Helgen are bringing out a Co-Bo. Wonder if it'll be as heavy as this one. Somehow I doubt it. We've got the grills there are just painted. You've got the sort of BR thing there, which is worn a bit. Not really surprising. Yeah, you can make out the door quite nicely. This grille again is just in the wood, in the metal. as I say, I haven't run this for a while, so I think we need to get this on the track. My controller does up to 10 amps. I think it's 10 amps. So I just hope that's enough to get this moving. Right, let's have a look. So I think for reference we should weigh this. I don't know whether it's more of a model or a weapon. 602 grams. 602 grams of metal. Right, we've got the rather imposing Dublo Co-Bo down on the track. Obviously there's no lights or anything with this. So I'm not sure whether it prefers to go with the driving wheels at the front or the rear. So let's have a look, see if it even still goes. So I haven't run this for a long time. I am turning it up. There's a bit of noise. So to get that moving at that speed, I have to hit 80% on my Morley controller. Of course, this might get better as it warms up. It often does with these. I'm looking forward to the old ozone smell as well. That ain't bad, is it, for a great big lump like that? It seems to be equally good both ways. Will it do any type of creep? It's not bad, is it, for something that old? Right, we'll send that off. I'll keep an eye on it, see how much it speeds up. As you can see, as I'm talking about a couple of vintage ones, I am running the old dock shunter up there. I featured that in a previous video. That runs really well and quiet. Anyway, this one's going to rattle because it's all that metal. Let's send it off. See how it gets on over the more modern points. A little bit lumpy. What about those Pico curve points? Yeah, no problem. Not a very steady speed though, it has to be said. Right, we'll leave that running whilst we have a look at engine number 2. So the second vintage engine we can look at is this Wrenn. This again is in a great box, considering the age of it, as you can probably tell. Really good nick. Again, I haven't had this from new. So what we've got here is W2240, the AF in LNER black. And this is Wrenn Railways, finely detailed. Made in England, from Basildon. Now I was born not far from Basildon, and when I was at school we had a school trip to their factory in Basildon, and being a kid then, all we did is play about, and we were all given a wagon when we left. All the school kids were given a special Wrenn wagon. I wish I knew where that was now. I'd love to go back, being like I am with model trains, to then, instead of just going there and pissing about all the time. like you did when you were young. Anyway, as you can see, the box is in excellent condition here. Really nice. Right. Just see it in there. Let's get that out. This is another heavy one. It's all original. At least it should be all original. But again, metal. Even the coal's metal. So as I say, this is an 8F. Really complicated and quite chunky valve gear down there. And you can see space under the boiler, which you can't always say for some of Hornby's ones. Again, this is all metal. Metal, 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 metal. Yeah, absolutely. Nice rivet work on the tender. The coal looks pretty good. Metal. Buffers are metal. Let's have a look in the cab. Wait till I spin it round because the light's not good. Let's have a look at the front. The buffers have been painted silver. I think that's how they came out of the factory. I've not done anything to them. You can see a big screw under the boiler there. We could pretend that's pistons or something, can't we? It does have a separately fitted handrail. You won't be surprised to know that's metal. Number 4873. Now, because we've got the light round this way, we'll have a look at the cab. And all you can see in the cab, if I can get the light correct, is the arse end of the motor, but that's fine, I don't mind that. Riva Rossi did that, Fleischmann do that. It's good enough for them, it's good enough for Wrenn. But again, we've got the BR symbol on the side, which is still readable, not too worn away. The coal looks good. The rivet work, great. That doesn't open and close, does it? No. But that is a separate piece, this. In fact, that top of the vent there is actually not metal. But the reverse is all metal, reversing rod. Let's check out the back, got big D couplings. Yeah, not a lot wrong with that either, is there? That's quite nice. Right, let's check this one out. Right, we need to get this one weighed as well. What was that previous one? 600 odd? This one, 658 grams of metal. Although I suspect when this was made, it was all done in pounds. Right, let's put this on the track. Well, it just occurred to me there that the box says LNER black, and this is obviously BR black, so maybe it's the wrong box, maybe it's just the wrong label. But there it is on the track. Co-Bo's still going. We'll turn that off so that we can hear how loud this Wrenn is. I'm turning it up. Looks like that runs well, that. Doesn't need as much power as the Co-Bo, as the Dublo one. It starts moving at about 40% on the Morley. That creeps really well. Gradually picking up a bit of speed. That's not me turning it up, that's the loco itself, presumably warming up. clear sound for that. Wow, that's a classy piece of engineering, that one. Right, let's set that one off as well. It's all right over the points. I've got a clunky pair of points over there I need to change. A little bit stoppy. Obviously this doesn't have tender pickups or anything like that. And the Co-Bo's still going. Yeah, the AF's picked up a bit of pace now. Great sight that is. I think we need to get something for these to pull, so let's see what I can find. So there they are down on the track, the Wrenn 8F and the Co-Bo Hornby Dublo version. And because the Dublo's still got the old style couplings, or the original style couplings, I've got a converter wagon. That's the Arnold Sands one that turns it into just normal old tension locks, and he's put in a food train. And the AF, being a Wrenn, it's got a few of my Wrenn wagons. Let's see how they get on. There's the Wrenn powering through the station, and there's the Co-Bo. The Hornby Dublo Co-Bo is from 1961 to 1966, so she really is an old girl. And the 8F from Wrenn is from 1968 to 1971. Not quite so old, but not a lot in it. Really powering down the straight now it's warmed up. So nice to see these old items running so well. Not to mention the old dock shunter up there. You won't be able to tell, but there's that great smell of electricity in the air. The ozone smell. They do run well for locos so old, don't they? So let's bring them two in. Dock shunter's still running. And there we go, that's my quick running session with two vintage trains. The Hornby Dublo Co-Bo and the Wrenn 8F. Both still running well. I think the 8F just beats the Co-Bo in running quality anyway, and is also a bit quieter than that big echoey metal body on the Co-Bo. So have you had these? Have you still got them? Do you still run them? Let us know. What do you think of them? Stick something down in the comments and let us all know. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Let's see if we can get them creeping away. Lovely.